With UFC 329 signifying the return of Conor McGregor after a 5-year absence, many are overlooking his opponent for that night, Max "Blessed" Holloway. But Max is special in his own right, and he is as prepared as anyone to take on Conor McGregor in a main event that has already helped set the highest record gate in UFC history. After losing to Conor in their previous matchup in 2013, Max Holloway has built a Hall of Fame career based on grit and determination and a never-say-die attitude. Most people break after enough setbacks. Most people lose confidence after repeated failures. Most people become bitter after disappointment. But Max Holloway isn't most people. After difficult childhood circumstances, multiple losses on the biggest stage, and countless battles inside the cage, Max continues to smile, continues to believe, and continues to fight. So what makes Max Holloway mentally different? Today, we're exploring the psychology behind one of the most resilient athletes the UFC has ever seen. Hello, my name is Robert Bryan, and this is Faith Meets Psychology, where we explore the intersection of psychology, performance, and human flourishing. In this video, I'll be discussing the psychology of Max Holloway, the power of resilience. I'd like to start by discussing the psychology of suffering. Many elite athletes are fueled by confidence. Max appears to be fueled by something deeper: resilience. Growing up in Hawaii, Max experienced instability and hardship from a very early age. Psychologists often refer to something like this as post-traumatic growth. This is the idea that adversity, while painful, can sometimes strengthen a person's resilience, meaning, and appreciation for life. Not everyone grows from suffering. Some become defeated by it. Others become stronger because of it. Max appears to belong to the latter group. Pain often becomes a teacher. And for Max, adversity may have developed an incredible ability to endure discomfort. Next, let's delve into identity beyond winning. This may be one of the most important psychological factors behind Max's success. Many athletes unknowingly build their identity entirely around performance. I win, therefore I have value. The problem? Eventually everyone loses, in some way. Champions lose. Legends lose. If your identity depends entirely on victory, defeat can feel like death. But Max seems different. He frequently talks about family, gratitude, and perspective. He is a fighter, but being a fighter is not all that he is. Psychologically, this is protective, because when athletes possess multiple sources of meaning, setbacks become easier to endure. This may explain why Max has been able to return from difficult losses with such remarkable stability. Next, I'd like to discuss acceptance. Perhaps no phrase better captures Max than the famous phrase that he's known for more than anything, I think. It is what it is. At first glance, this sounds simple, but psychologically, it's extremely powerful. Acceptance does not mean giving up. Acceptance means refusing to fight reality. Many people suffer twice. First from the event itself, then from resisting the event. This shouldn't have happened. I can't believe this happened. Why me? A lot of these thoughts can pop up in our minds, but Max appears to have developed an extraordinary ability to accept reality quickly. Loss happened, pain happened, now what? This mindset keeps athletes present rather than trapped in rumination. Next, I'd like to delve into process over outcome. One of the biggest predictors of resilience is being process-oriented. Outcome-focused individuals constantly ask, what if I lose? What if I fail? Process-focused individuals ask, what can I control today? Train, recover, improve, repeat. Max's career demonstrates this beautifully. After losing to Alexander Volkanovski multiple times, many fighters would have mentally collapsed. Some would retire. Some would become bitter. Instead, Max returned to work. This is psychological flexibility, the ability to adapt despite disappointment. And it's one of Max's greatest strengths. Next, let's get into the blessed mentality. Max's nickname is Blessed, and perhaps that nickname reveals something deeper. Gratitude has repeatedly been shown to improve resilience, optimism, and emotional well-being. Max often appears grateful simply to compete, to fight, to have another opportunity. This mindset fundamentally changes pressure, because if competition becomes a privilege instead of a burden, fear begins to decrease. Think about how unusual this is. Most fighters appear consumed by pressure. Max often looks like he's having fun, like he's having the time of his life. Now, let's discuss UFC 300, the knockout heard around the world. The final seconds against Justin Gaethje may perfectly summarize Max Holloway's psychology. With seconds remaining, Max points to the center. No fear, no hesitation, no playing it safe, even though he was up by a significant margin on the judges' scorecards. Why? Because psychologically, Max appears to possess tremendous trust. Trust in his preparation, trust in himself, trust in the moment. This is what psychologists call self-efficacy. The belief that you can successfully handle whatever happens. And perhaps that's why millions of people admire Max. Not simply because he wins, but because he embodies courage. He embodies resilience. In conclusion, Conor McGregor may teach us about confidence, but Max Holloway teaches us about resilience. Conor demonstrates the power of belief. Max demonstrates the power of perseverance. Because eventually, life will humble all of us in one way or another. We will all experience setbacks, losses, disappointments, moments that tempt us to quit. The question is, what will we do next? Max Holloway's career reminds us that greatness isn't always about avoiding suffering. Sometimes greatness is learning how to endure it, to smile through it, to grow through it, and to keep moving forward despite it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Faith Meets Psychology for more videos exploring the psychology of elite performers, mental health, the power of faith, and human flourishing. And remember, strength is not the absence of adversity. Strength is what adversity reveals. I'll see you next time.